Hey everybody, welcome to day 36. Thank you for joining me again. We have another week ahead of us of our 30-20-10 format. You'll need a jump rope today. If you don't have a jump rope, you are welcome to pretend. Just get that chest nice and high, the core going strong, flip those wrists. You can also jump up on a box or a step, anything that's going to get you kind of pitter patter with those feet and the heart rate up. And then I'm going to be using a set of 20-pound dumbbells for our strength segment today. We are going to be focusing on the legs. So let's go ahead and get some warm up going on. Just hinge over your legs for me. Take them nice and wide. Bend one knee, get kind of a hinge to the side, and then bend the other. Back and forth. Check in with your back. See if you can kind of reach it nice and long. Grab around that core. And then level off in the center. Let's walk our hands forward. If you need to bend your knees to get where you're going, no problem. Come all the way into a downward facing dog. So press into those hands, drive your hips up and back, and feel the shoulder blades slide down the spine. Lift your left heel off the ground, let that left knee bend, and drive your right heel into the ground. And then go to the other side. Left heel drops, right heel lifts. Get a little stretch through those calves before we start working them with our jump ropes. Perfect. And then come on down to your hands and knees. We'll do a little wrist stretch and forearm stretch. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. Put your first finger straight ahead. And then bring your shoulders way up over the fingertips as far as you can. So we're going to be starting off our first set. Our first round of work is going to be 30 plank taps with your hands. So once you're in a plank position, you're going to be tapping your hands out side to side. Go ahead and turn your hands back toward your knees. If you do not plank, that is not a problem at all. I will have you hold a hands and knees position, just like this. And I'll show you from there, just like you do with your bird dog, if you would like. So let's say you're in your hands and knees. You can lift your left leg back and then just tap your right arm out and in, out and in. You will still feel that core engage if you're working on it. You can keep both knees down and work more through a thoracic twist as well. Sometimes that really gets into the core right along with getting some mobility through that mid back. So you kind of decide which of those you prefer. Otherwise, we'll be in a forearm plank. Once you have your plank position set, then you're going to have a little bit of a wider base of support with those toes. You're going to tap right arm and left arm. And then yes, if you're wondering, we're doing 60 total. So I'm going to add up, that's okay. From there, we're actually going to double our jump ropes because 30 jump ropes just doesn't sound like that much. So we're going to do 60 jump ropes, and then we're going to hit up, grab those weights, and we'll do 30 static lunges each side, holding the weight. So if you need to do 15 on one side, 15 on the other, twice through, that's fine. Try to push your number, get as far as you can, because getting that number nice and high does make a difference and add up and really build that muscular endurance that we're going for. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get going. So elbows down on the ground. Get those toes nice and wide. Tuck in through the tailbone. Ready and tap. 1, 2. Focus that core. We've been working on building more ability holding that plank longer and longer. So hopefully this won't be much of an issue. Halfway. Tuck that tailbone under. That'll keep your hips from rocking too much. 21, 22. Two more. 30. Whew. All right. Nice job. Okay, grab that jump rope. We're going to be hitting 60 jump ropes. Ready, set, here we go. 30. 60. Whew. All right. Moving on to our lunges. I know I've mentioned it before. Lunges usually get my heart rate up as well. So it's a good thing, I guess, we're not on that jump rope too long. Okay, square off your hips. Here we go. Set it up. 3, 4. Push to that front heel. Keep the upper back nice and tall. 'Don't forget about your core. Halfway. 4, 25, 26. Bend that into that hip flexor a lot. 30. All right. Set it up other side. Yep. Heart rate's caught up to me. Whew. All right. Here we go. Grab your weights for the other side. Get that stance. 1. 10. Just 20 to go. Set into it. Embrace the work. 10 more. 6. Knee stays over that ankle. 2 and 1. All right. Back to our plank taps. We're going to be feeling the legs. Excited about that. All right. On your elbows, or if you prefer hands, that's fine too. Find that plank. And then here we go, tap. 20 each arm. Halfway. Make sure your hips aren't starting to poke up. Shoulders over those elbows. 19, 20. All right. 40 jump ropes. That'll be nice. Ready, set, and go. Whew. 40. Gearing up for those lunges. Make sure that you have that back engaged, the core strong, so the weights aren't just yanking on the shoulders, but you have that core and back going. Get your setup. 1, 2, 4. Focus that glute. 15, 18, 19, 20. All right, here we go. Other side. Remember what you came for. Be excited you're getting it. Don't just get through the moves. Feel it where you want to feel it. Here's 20. So if you find that it's a lot of quad focus for your lunges, really try to set into that hinge in the front hip flexor to pull your back hip forward, front hip back, and then get a lot of hinge tighten through that glute. That's where we want the flexion to come from. So you're not using that back leg hardly at all. All right, here we go. Back into our taps. Ready, set, just 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right, 20 jump ropes. One of these days we'll have to try for some double unders. Whew. That was nice. 20. Okay, hitting up those lunges. Square off the hips. See, I'll do it a little different. Get that hinge. Remember, your back leg is like a kickstand. 6, hardly any work coming off that back leg, just helping support that side. But the push comes to the front. Last one. 10. 1. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Woo. Awesome job. All right. Take a little breather. So this time we're going back to planks and we're doing a toe tap instead of an arm tap. Hands or elbows. I'm going to switch it up to hands, at least for the first round. That's 30. Tap, tap. Make sure you're not running too fast. Gets too much momentum, and then we'll lose the that extra core grab. Okay, for our jump ropes, just stick with what you did, or if it works for you, we're going to try for like a march, high knees, kind of one leg at a time. Like that. Same 60, 30, 20. And then we're going to do curtsy lunges. Same as we just did, static, all on one leg, and then all on the other. Get one leg cut behind. Same idea. You want to get a lot of hinge into that front hip flexor, and then all that work is coming off the front foot, front leg, glute. All right, here we go. Set up your plank, shoulders up over the wrists or elbows. Oh, I'm sorry. If you do not plank, hands and knees, and you're going to go a dirty dog. So keep the hips level, open the knee out to the side, 30 on one side, 30 on the other. All right, now let's go. 2, 3, 10. Focus on pulling front of the belly up. We're halfway. You'll feel the obliques. Those grab pretty easy, at least for me. I really have to watch that I keep my front abs pulled up tight. 28, 29, 30. All right. Good job, guys. Still holding core strong. Here we go. Thirty. 60. All right. Bring on those curtsies. I'm ready. These get such a great spot in the glutes and the outer upper thigh. Totally worth it. Really builds strength and power through those legs for everything else you do. Really important, keep that core locked. Chest tall. 15. Feeling that burn. Keep that hinge. Chest is up. 7. 29. 30. Definitely start faster than I finish. I'm going to keep my range. Woohoo! All right. Let's do it. We got it. This is the toughest round. Mentally connect. Your body's got it. Keep those hips as square as you can. Shoulders pulling forward. Halfway. 10 to go. In the bag. One at a time. 26, 7, 8. Come on, core. Don't forget. 30. Re-grabbing that core. Tuck it in. Then get the step. That push to the top. Whew. Okay. We checked off our 30s. Now we just get our 20s. Toe taps. Set up that plank. Here we go. Especially when you exhale, get extra core grab. Don't just get the movement done. Flex first. 13. 18. All right. So I'm going to try lifting my left leg first. Not sure how that's going to go. I'll give it a shot. 40 jump ropes. Seven, 38, 40. Oh. Oh my gosh, are we already back to those lunges? Oh. Yay. All right, finished on my right last time. I'm going to start there this time. I got through 30. I can get through 20. 3, 4, 5. Trying to get that back knee super close to the ground. 10, but not losing form. 16, hinge into that glute. 18, 20. Yes. Other side. Eleven. Check everywhere else. Those legs are giving out. Tighten in. 5 to go. 4. One at a time. 3, 2, 1. Yes. All right. Take a little break. Okay, we're back to our toe taps. Tuck that tailbone. Belly hold strong. 1, 2. 8, 9, 10, All right, back to our jump ropes. 20 total. You got it. Oh boy. Getting sloppy. Good job. All right, let's go. Curtsies, just at 10. One, two, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got it. Finish strong. Eight, 9, 10. All right. We are going to hit a half set. If you need to go, you can go. I have a little extra time. So instead of 30 each side, 20 and 10, we'll go 15 each side, 10 each, 5 each. We're going to keep the jump rope the same at the doubles. So I'll show you the plank when we get there. Jump rope, you know. We're going to do a lateral lunge, one weight, 15 to one side, 15 to the other. Step, back, step. That's it. All right. For your plank, if you don't plank, stay on your hands and knees. Extend elbow or leg, draw it in to the opposite elbow. 15 on one side, 15 on the other. If you're hanging with me, we're going to do alternating knee drops. Just 30 total. Tuck the tailbone, belly strong. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm going to go all the way to 30. Too easy. But we'll stay 15 each on our lunges. Tuck that belly. 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay. Just going to go back to regular jump ropes. Those puppies done for 60. I have 6 left. There we go. All right. 15 each side. Lateral lunges. Belly strong. Straight leg stays straight. 4, tall back. Belly strong. 12, 14, 15, 16. Line your knee and toe. Straight leg, watch it. Try not to let that knee bend. Four, 3. Whew. Lateral movements, very important. All right, 20 each leg. Here we go. 1. Focus that front belly. 12. 17, 18, 19, 20. 40 total reps. Ten each side. On our lunges. Sit back, then down. Chest is going to drop forward more, but it's still that tall, long back. 8. 10. Don't worry about your range. If your hips are tight, work on some more mobility days. 9. I'm going to go one more. I think I lost count. 10. Okay, last one. Whew. Glad we made it. Knee drops. Get your chest really far forward. Tailbone tucked under. 3. 8. 9. 10. All right. 20. Jump ropes. I'm going to try a backwards jump. This used to be my favorite as a kid. A little different on the brain cells. Woo. All right, friends. 5 each side. No biggie. 5, 4, 2, 1. Just keep it going. Wrap through that inner thigh. Think about what you're grabbing. 5. Whew. I had a couple moments in there, I'm not going to lie. Okay. From our backs, if you would like to grab a strap to help, go for it. I think I shall. A little helpful. Wrap that band around your foot. Push the knee away from you. You can keep pulling as long as that hip doesn't rise up off the ground. You kind of do that by shifting, just like we pull the back hip forward, front hip back. Kind of doing that here. So you're rotating, if you have your right foot up, you're rotating that right hip into the ground. Breathe deep, pull the toe down. All right, lengthen your left leg long. Just a quick little overstretch across the body. Put your right arm out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring it back up. Cross that ankle over your opposite knee. Interlace your hands behind that thigh. Pull those hips in toward your chest. Flex both feet. Nice job. Nice job. Whew. I'm excited to see how my legs are feeling tomorrow. I'm rocking a little left and right. Feels good. Kind of on my back, low back. Push that into the ground a little bit. Okay, let's switch it up. Band goes around your left foot. Please check in. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. There's a healthy range for everybody. You also get hydration from the foods you eat. Some foods and drinks are dehydrating or diuretics. Others are hydrating. Most fruits, vegetables, soups are going to help you hydrate. Again, make sure that hip is pulled into the ground. Pull the toe back a little more. Okay, drop your right foot on the ground. Left arm out away from you. Pull that left foot across to the right. Check in. Keep the back of the knee open, straight, flexed, not bent. I've been told my knee doesn't do that. It should. So if your knee doesn't do that, if it doesn't open straight behind, we need to work on that. It's not just stretching behind the knee. Come back in, cross that ankle over. You probably have tight calves. You probably have tight ankles. Things going on in your shin, your peroneal, on the outside of the calf, your foot, and then of course hamstring, glute, thigh, hip, IT band, all of that, your back. So if the back of the knee isn't straightening, therein lies possible indicators of why your knee hurts sometimes, or your hip, or your back. So yes, there are definitely moments and bodies, people that just don't need to go a certain way. And if that's where you are, then that's where you are. But challenge the stories you tell yourself. I tell myself stories on why it's very difficult for me to do strict pull-ups. Yes, I haven't tried them in a while, but I'd be shocked if I could get one full pull-up right now. And there's, like I said, there's stories, there's reasons behind why I tell myself that's so, but if I worked on it, I could fix it. I used to think running was no good for me. In small doses, I still prefer because it hurt my hip. Well, actually, it was because I just got one tight hip flexor when I ran. So as long as I worked that out, then running does not hurt my hip. So just challenge the stories. Challenge what you really think that you want to be doing. Don't give yourself an excuse or a cop-out if you don't really need one. All right. Sit down into that low squat. Drop those heels down. We'll stretch through those calves. All right, push yourself all the way up. Take a deep breath. All right, thanks for having just a little bit of a longer session with me today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Keep it up.